Alright, good morning everyone. Off from work today, so I decided to post some more of my top 100 movie list here. This is going to be part 4, numbers 70 through 61. I'm going to start out here with Wrong Turn. That's the collection set. First one is the best one, I think. And what they're about, it says 5 films, no mercy. Prepare to be stalked by hideously deformed cannibals in 5 of the most terrifying horror movies of all time. Young men and women take a wrong turn and find themselves pursued by evil beyond their imagination. Three Finger and his mutant clan of homicidal hillbillies ruthlessly butcher their innocent victims in a blood-soaked frenzy, and then dinner is served. Number 69 is going to be a Stephen King, Children of the Corn, the original, with Linda Hamilton. From the author Carrie, The Shining, The Dead Zone, and Christine, Stephen King's Children of the Corn. A young couple, Linda Hamilton, Terminator 2, and Peter Horton, 30-something, find themselves stranded in a rural town of Gatlin, Nebraska, where they encounter a mysterious religious sect of children. But nowhere in town are there any adults. The horror grows to a blood-curdling climax as the two new visitors learn the terrifying secret behind the prospering cornfields. Based on the classic short story by Stephen King, Children of the Corn is a longtime horror favorite that has spawned 6 sequels and many imitations. See how it all started. Number 68, Creepshow 2. Stephen King and George A. Romero, rest in peace. Love his work. Let's see. So we got 3 new gruesome tales of terror. The Rotten Creep himself is back with 3 new gruesome tales of horror that will make your skin crawl. A cigar store wooden Indian comes to life to avenge the store owner's brutal murder at the hands of 3 punks in Old Chief Woodenhead. Then 4 teenagers become the target of a terrifying man-eating oil slick in The Wrath. The chills continue with The Hitchhiker, the frightening tale of a woman who keeps running into and over the same mutilated man on a lonely road. Prepare for a terrifying roller coaster ride from the masters of horror. Number 67, Cat People. And of course, I didn't realize this was on the back of it. There's a bar or a security tag over there. Let me take that off. I'll read the back. I didn't even realize that. Natasha Kinski stars as Irina, a beautiful young woman on the bridge of sexuality. She discovers love for the first time, only to find that the explosive experience brings with it a tragic consequences. The tremendous passion of this girl's first romantic love is so strong, however, it bypasses the chaos around her, including her brother's, Malcolm McDowell's, extraordinary demands as it pushes her on to her own bizarre destiny. With a style as timeless as myth, Cat People is an erotic fantasy of passion and terror that surrounded this girl's first love. Desire, passion, blood, her lust transforms her into one of the cat people. And number 66, going to be Jennifer's Body. Sexy temptress Megan Fox is hotter than hell as Jennifer, a gorgeous, seductive cheerleader who takes evil to a whole new level after she is possessed by a sinister demon. Steamy action and gore galore ensue as the male student body succumbs to Jennifer's insatiable appetite for human flesh. Now it's up to her best friend, Amanda Seyfried, to stop Jennifer's reign of terror before it's too late. Number 65, going to be Slither. Slither delivers seat-squirming seat-squirming scares. He's square. All right. Prepare yourself for this terrifying, twisted, and chilling film that critics are calling the most entertaining horror movie in years. From the writer of 2004's Dawn of the Dead comes the deliciously demented story of an unnamed evil wreaking havoc in a small town. Intent on devouring all life on Earth, this dark force is infecting anyone in its path. Now it's up to the local sheriff, Bill Parody, Bill Party, Nathan Fillion from Serenity, and his team to stop the spread of the rampage and devastation and shocking mutilation before it's too late. Number 64, Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. Two young couples take a misguided tour on the back roads of America in search of a local legend known as Dr. Satan. Lost and stranded, they are set upon by a bizarre family of psychotics. Murder, cannibalism, and satanic rituals are just a few of the thousand plus horrors that await. Number 63, 30 Days of Night. Jump in your seat thrills. Josh Hartnett, Black Delilah, Pearl Harbor crosses over to the dark side in this bone-chilling adaptation of cult hit graphic novel brought to the screen in all its demonic glory. In a small Alaskan town, 30 Days of Night is a natural phenomenon. Very few outsiders visit until a band of bloodthirsty, deathly pale vampires mark their arrival by savagely attacking sled dogs. But soon they find there are much more satisfying thirst quenchers about. Human beings. One by one, the townspeople succumb to a living nightmare, but a small group of survivors, at least for now, the vampires use the dark to their advantage, and surviving this cold hell is a game of cat and mouse and screams. Okay, number 62, going to be Zombies, Zombies, Zombies. Kind of hard with the glare. Okay. An explosive ending you have to see. If you're a fan of Shaun of the Dead, you will probably love this. When a drug experiment gone wrong produces a league of bloodthirsty, flesh-eating zombies, it's up to a small band of exotic dancers to fight back. Trapped in the local strip club, they must rely on their wits and skills to survive the night. This tongue-in-cheek horror comedy chronicles the epic battle between good and evil through the most unlikely characters. Strippers, pimps, and hookers fight their lives in this gore-filled new age zombie comedy. And the last one in this video, number 61, it's going to be Serial Mom. Every woman wants to be wanted, just not for murder one. Director John Waters, Pink Flamingos and Hairspray, brings his twisted cinematic vision to the seemingly mundane world of suburbia and Serial Mom, an outrageous dark comedy starring Kathleen Turner. Kathleen Turner is the perfect happy homemaker. Along with her doting husband Eugene, Sam Watterson, and two children, Misty, played by Ricky Lake, and Chip, Matthew Lillard of Scream, she lives a life straight out of Good Housekeeping. But this nuclear family just might explode when Beverly's fascination with serial killers collides with her ever-so-proper code of ethics, transforming her from middle-class mom to mass murderer. Soon the bodies begin to pile up, and suburbia faces a horror even worse than wearing white after Labor Day. And that'll be it for part 3. Check out part 4. Tell me what you think of these movies. As always, like, share, subscribe, and see you later.